There we go. Nicely done. Okay. Through this path, I guess. Alright, we're almost halfway there. Not too bad. And more carts that got attacked by undead, I guess. Ooh. Throatstone woodworks discovered. Is this place infested with undead too? Most likely. Abandoned store cabin. I shouldn't expect that any of these places to be. Yup. You dirty rat. Potion of protection from magic. Potion of woe. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Nice. Upsy daisy. Oh, wow. Stand still. Mud elemental. Alright. This is the place. Throatstone processing plant? This is where the thieves are? In a processing plant? I guess this is just where they decided to hide out. Monthly report. After Vatir's and Dark Valley charged the wood processing site, we ordered the mages to secure the area. Tehi conjured a monstrosity of pure ooze that keeps the beast at bay. It is imperative that every man and woman not qualified for guard duty keeps digging. We have to be finished by the time the steel crabs return with a new group of prospectors next month. The steel crabs? Is that like a gang or something? A whole lot of random spare parts. Throatstone manufacturing mine. Traps. I just walked right by the traps. Take care of the ones in here. Focus. Oh, I'm sorry. Not really.
Fucking scum!
Oh, really? We'll see about that. Good, well of life. take me down if you'd like. Surprise, punk. Into the dimension. There you go. Just give it a moment. Love that. Thank you. Alright, you thieves. It reveals need, mana of high quality, potion, vagrant, wild mage. Health potion. Powder barrel. Sure, why not? Might come in handy. Malachite ore. Sorry, sweetheart. Can't have you attacking me behind my back. I'll have some malachite. I don't think I'm going to be crafting with it, but it'd be a good thing to smelt and sell. Green apple is a fruit for me. Oh, and another powder barrel. Ruby. Ah, the thieves. Leader. Nope. Nope. Sorry, leader. You done. You done. You done. Gallant wild mage robe.
Wait. Wait. You're not one of the bandits, are you?
Oh.
You have to help me.
Oh. Am I talking to a picture?
No. That is... You are. But I'm a person. Only that she trapped me in here.
Oh.
This wild mage. This witch, Andrasta. She did this.
Oh.
Leaf, my companion. She managed to knock her out and flee with me. But then there were these bandits. And they killed her. Oh, my Malphus. My Leaf. They killed her.
Is this punishment for stealing? Does this happen as punishment for stealing the portrait, or is she actually putting innocence in the portrait, even though this guy didn't seem to be innocent? Start explaining. Wait, you said Andrasta trapped you inside that picture?
Well, you're talking to a painting, aren't you? I'm sorry. I'm just done with this. Andrasta. This is what she does, you know. She takes away people's essence.
Oh my gosh.
Paintings of hers.
This sounds
This
so
is why they
familiar.
feel so vibrant, or whatever you want to call it. Normally you would be able to talk with me, but Leaf stopped her before she could trap me completely. Still, not soon enough.
So she traps people's souls. She takes people's souls when she paints their portrait. Why does this storyline sound vaguely familiar? If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. But for those of you who are watching, you know what I'm talking about painting portraits and stealing their souls. So familiar. All right, calm down. Tell me everything from the beginning.
Leaf and I were mercenaries. Witch hunters from Erasio. Tal Ghul, to be precise. We had the that things are turbulent here in Enderal at the moment. So we thought we would make passage and try our luck here.
So you were hired to find Andrasta.
One of those sublime from Ark. He didn't want to tell us his name because he was afraid. At first I thought he was exaggerating, but now I know better. Andrasta. She hates Ark, you know. She hates the nobles more than anything in this world. She says they are decadent and care about nothing other than their pennies and the latest haircut, while people have to live like rats in the Undercity. She's a wild mage. A psionic, to be precise.
Well, something doesn't make sense. One thing that doesn't make sense, though. You said that you're witch hunters and that you were hired to hunt down Andrasta, the witch. But all you did was knocked her out and stole a painting. Why didn't you knock her out and kill her? Why bother stealing a painting? I mean, I guess you can steal the painting with her dead as well. That's what I'm saying, is you managed to knock her out. If you're being paid to kill the witch, why didn't you kill the witch when you had the chance? Why did you just knock her out and steal her painting? That doesn't make sense. So she's a vigilante? She finds nobles to paint and then kills them with magic?
No. She waits for them to come to her. Do you know what people pay for a painting by her? A worker could buy a house with that money. And she says whoever is willing to waste that much money on vanity doesn't deserve to live.
Oh, see, that's wrong, in my opinion.
Nobody notices anything different in the beginning, you know? The people she paints, they behave like always. But in reality, they are no more than lost ones.
I see. Yeah.
Puppets without a will who go about their daily business. And then, usually a couple of moons after the painting, they die. Suicide. A heart attack.
Oh my gosh.
Nothing anyone could trace back to Andrasta.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
what's so horrible about it.
So familiar. So familiar.
In any case, our employer, he somehow found out. And he hired me and Leaf to put an end to her atrocities, once and for all.
Okay, so if what you're saying is true, if again, you can't always believe everything that people tell you, but assuming what he said is true, then yeah, I don't think that what she's doing is right either. She shouldn't be doing that. And I assume the reason she looks so young has something to do with the paint. Oh my gosh, the reason she looks so young has something to do with the paintings too, doesn't it? Oh, what? Did the Enderal people, the people who made Enderal watch my videos? Is this where? No, I don't think this is where they got it from. But I mean, it's hilarious, and actually kind of flattering that the writers had the same mindset as I did, because so many of this just lines up perfectly.
I suppose so, yes. I don't know how it works, and truth be told, I don't want to. I just want to get out of here and make her pay.
And how do I know that? How do I know? I see. So the hired noble hired you to kill Andrasta. What happened?
We pretended we were customers. She painted me first.
Of course, that's why.
Leaf noticed too late what was happening, but she managed to overthrow her. Then she took the painting and ran.
And she didn't kill her?
We would have both gotten away if it hadn't been for those damn highwaymen.
And that dog.
Oh, Leaf. I just can't believe it. Please. You have to bring me to Andrasta's house and kill her. I think I know how I can break the spell and get back into my body. But she needs to be dead for that.
But I don't know who's lying.
Please.
Somebody's lying. Fine, I'll see what I can do.
You. We have to do this for Leaf.
I wanted to ask the question about lying. How do I know that you're not lying to me? I guess he'll just say that I don't. I just have to take his word for it, but read the notes. At the next full moon, we will transport the shipment through the old port of Fogville. Like that, and we should be gone before the steel crabs come back. I have the apprehension that the weird ruin we have discovered will rather draw their interest. Reputedly, they've been exploring places like that for some time now, even if they don't allow trespassing them. I instructed the men and women to avoid the ruin. The ruin is strange. It's almost as if something living would watch us. Keeper Bow of the Arcane Wrath. Okay. Let's get out of here, gang. Actually, good question. Get out this way? Okay, get out this way. More powder barrel. Cheese wheel. Hard bread. Wow. Iron ore. Add up a book of handicraft. And I think we're good. All right. So back to Andraste, and I hope. Wow, they didn't translate this one, but that's fine. I hope that we find out the truth. All right, Andraste, you've got some explaining to do. I'm gonna give her a chance to tell me that he's lying, but she better have a very good explanation, because what he said to me is very compelling, considering how shady she's been, and being all young looking.
Now, if it isn't my new friend, find anything?
Yes, I did. I found your painting, yes, and I also found out you use this art of yours to kill people.
Oh, wow. Such drastic claims. And who told you this, I wonder? The lost king of the fabled empire of old Aranath? Or just one too many bottles of rum?
How about a talking painting?
Cut the act. He knows everything. Just make short work of her, will you? She will try and manipulate you with every word that she says. I know her.
All right, fine. No point in beating around the bush
so you admit
any
it
longer,
then?
I suppose.
So you admit it?
So, where should I begin? Yes, our Arizalian friend inside that painting is right. I have those nobles on my conscience, quite a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I don't feel regret.
Okay, that was the
Every
problem.
one of those bastards deserve to die.
Oh, at least you're honest then. Why?
Ugh, do you think I picked this place as my workshop by coincidence? This forest, it is the proof of how rotten this country really is.
Oh, you really do hate this
Thousands
country.
of men and women slaughtered because they followed a woman who dared to say that this oh-so-holy society is nothing but a lie. The path, holy verses, they are nothing but mental shackles so that the poor stay poor and the rich stay rich. Who are we to doubt what fate the path has chosen for us? Malthus alone knows our destiny. You notice something? That's shaveling talk for eat shit or die.
That doesn't give you the right to kill
What are you
people.
doing? Just kill her, damn it. Do you have the slightest idea how many people this wench has murdered?
She admitted to it.
Says the witch hunter from Araziel. Tell me, were you also there at the Purge, 8212? How many magically gifted girls and boys of the free folk did you kill? Only because they dared to worship the gods of their ancestors rather than your civilized
Right, and they were wrong
lightborn.
too.
I hope your employers paid well for that.
I don't believe
Just kill her, for
I don't
fuck's
believe
sake.
two wrongs make a
Kill
right.
her.
I hate it when people shout in my house. I know a few dead nobles aren't going to change anything, but at least it's a little justice for those poor souls who have to pay for their decadence in the Undercity.
So you kill those nobles by trapping their soul in these paintings? Is that about it?
Exactly.
Let me get this straight. You kill nobles by using your psionic magic through these paintings.
Exactly. Nice and clean, and nobody ever suspects a thing. Well, at least that's what I thought. I must have gotten careless.
So you're judge, jury, and executioner. You mentioned some purge to the Arazalian. What did you mean by that?
Do you really want me to go into detail? This witch hunter, as he styles himself, is nothing more than a murderer. He and his order were part of a massacre, which puts even what the order did to the Blood Moon rebels to shame. But of course, he will tell you a different story. They always do.
That doesn't justify you killing nobles, though. As horrible as nobles are, you know, I've met some really nasty nobles, but killing them, I don't know if I mean, I might be hypocritical here. I might be being hypocritical here, but that just doesn't sit well with me. And what now?
Exactly. Nice and clean, and nobody ever suspects a thing. Well, at least that's what I thought. I must have gotten
What now?
Well, as I see it, there are two ways of ending this. Number one, you give me the painting, I take care of our talking friend in there, and we both live happily ever after.
And then
Number two, you make a mistake.
Take care probably means you will kill off what's left of him. And I guess your case, living happily ever after, means that you go on murdering nobles?
Probably, but we'll see about that. I'm old. And, truth be told, it doesn't feel as satisfying anymore.
That murder is still murder. Take care probably means you will kill off what's left of him?
Correct.
Yeah, two wrongs don't make a right. I choose the mistake. You.
As you wish.
Good. As you wish. Oh, too powerful for the spell. Alright, sister. Let's dance. We'll see who's the better mage here. Ooh, your age is starting to show, my dear. Nice. She cast a really nasty spell on me. That's really mean. I'm gonna use a Well of Light just in case. And pop a big chunk of cheese. Yeah, she just...
That was intense.
And what are you gonna do about this, Reese? See, the thing is I don't think that Reese is innocent either. The worst part of it is that Andraste, she didn't even feel any remorse. She didn't even feel sorry. I feel like I would be a lot more sympathetic to her if she was like, you know, I don't like killing people, I don't like murdering people, but it had to be done because blah blah. But she didn't, and that was what really tipped me off towards choosing the mistake, which is her mistake. When Andraste talked of this purge, what did she mean?
Fine. Listen. Yes, I made mistakes in my life, just as everyone does. And I'll have to live with them till the end of my days.
See, he actually feels remorse.
Which is, truth be told, also one of the reasons Leaf and I left Araziel to come here. But whatever we did, what this witch did was worse by far.
I'm leaning to believe you. I mean, that's the big difference between these two. Both of them are not model citizens, but one of them actually feels like he actually made a mistake, and he actually feels regret, and he actually feels sorry. So in my eyes, because of that alone, again, assuming he's not being a total he's not acting like he feels remorseful and this is all a lie, assuming that, but I don't think that's the case here, then I think that I made the right decision, the quote-unquote right decision. So what now?
Well, honestly, no idea. Leaf, I just can't believe all this really happened. I keep on hoping it was all a bad dream.
Well then, I guess this is goodbye. Well, I hate to break it to you, but it isn't now. I think I earned myself a reward, don't you? See, I would do this, but I'm like, I think he's been through enough. His soul was trapped into a painting. He lost someone who clearly is very important to him, and he's still struggling with the loss of someone he truly cares a lot about. I'm not going to add insult to injury, you know, and kick him while he's down and ask for a reward, even though I could use that reward to help the gallery. But at least in my headcanon, I don't know if the game will allow me to do it, in my headcanon, Angelus would just donate money to the gallery at this point. Well, then I guess this is goodbye?
Probably, yes. That is... here. This is all I have with me right now.
Oh.
But I guess I owe it to you.
Oh.
Anyway, I guess I have to put my thoughts in order. Leaf, she needs a proper burial. We should have never taken this job.
Wow, 200 coins? I guess that's enough for one painting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The irony is, oh gosh. Wow. I didn't notice all of this before. And she said that this place is messed up? I mean, goodness gracious. The no remorse part, that just really burns my biscuits. Alright. Now I'm gonna have to break it to her daughter that I killed her mom. Sorry. It was, I mean, at that point it was self-defense. Or rather, she was self-defending herself because I attacked her. But, yeah, well, it was either that or she was going to continue killing people. Continue killing... Yeah, that's... No. Let's go back to Ark. The names of Enderal's months represent different stages of the far journey, the expansion of Enderal by Malthus's first vassals. Very interesting.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. From this day on, there's war. Without a word of warning, the pathless Neremese attacked us in an act of infinite cowardice. They had led their warships into our holy waters and landed on our coasts. And it is naught but blood that they are looking for. Blood, war, and misery. But as if breaking the 1,000-year-old peace between the countries of the civilized world wasn't enough, they also desecrated the Lightborn themselves.
Okay.
Be wary of their words, for they are naught but lies. The Lightborn are there, as they have always been. And with their guidance, the Holy Order shall crush the Neremese heretics.
Okay.
Hey, you're an adventurer, right? Have you been to...
Sorry, kid. I need to go back to the Noble's Quarter? That's where I'm supposed to go, right? Talk to Erica. Yeah, I think she's in the marketplace?
How do they say
Actually, I don't know where she is, so I'm just gonna follow the arrow.
That's where the petrified live.
I saw her in the Noble's Quarter, but I think Erica walks around. I've seen her wander around the streets in random places, so... We're gonna go to the South Quarter. Maybe that's where she is right now. I don't think I've ever seen her in the South Quarter. Enderalians do not see death as the end of life, but instead as a transition into a new life. If one lived path-abidingly and righteously...
Did you get a chance to look for my mother yet?
Tell Erica the truth about Andraste. Yes, but you won't like what I found. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but your mother's dead. Bandits.
A wild mage? Okay, I don't know what you're hoping to get from this, but if this is a joke, It's far below tasteless.
Why would I joke about this?
Get out of my house. Now. Or I'll get the guards.
Ooh. Get out of my house now, and here's 200 coins for your trouble. It's like, yeah, it's like, what? How dare you? Here's money, even though my gallery is going up in flames. But yeah, here's some money and ta-ta. Unless it was all an act and just like, what? Get out of my face. And then like under the table, she like slipped over the coin purse, and she's like, thanks for taking care of that for me. Because maybe she knew what her mom was actually doing and she needed to keep up a front. But shouldn't it be me giving her money for the paintings? Anyway, I needed to tell her the truth. I mean, it was important for me to tell her the truth. So, I'll take the mana. A touching effigy. Yeah, Erica doesn't like me anymore. That's fine. It's fine. It's alright. We're gonna go ahead and make our way back. We're gonna make our way back to the Starship Enterprise. So I'll see you guys there.